my gosh, what's up, everybody? I'm back for the third take. First take, I just did bad. Second take, realized that the microphone wasn't working, so there was no sound. So, we're back. Anyway, I'm TJ McClellan, broker of Fitness Realty, here to bring you a video about Lyft, the rideshare app. You guys have heard me talk about it before, and you've heard me talk about how good it is and how successful I have been from Lyft in my real estate career. First things first, my biggest deal came from one of the Lyft rides that I picked up. Really nice gentleman. Picked him up from a bar. I got him home, and before I got him home, he was talking about some property that they had that they might want to be selling in the future. So I gave him my card, and then about 3 or 4 months later, he messaged us or called, and then we went out and viewed the property, and we were in a lineup of realtors that they were interviewing, and we had successfully went through the interview, and then we were successful in picking up that ground to be there or to be the representative of them. And that piece of ground netted us from that sale and then turning it into 2 townhomes and 3 condos for them. So it was a swing of about $3 million in deals, which was just really exciting, and it all came from a Lyft ride. So when people say, oh, that can't work, or oh, I don't have enough time to do that, it's just, to me, it's a little bit of baloney from them. So I'm encouraging everybody to get out there, try it, and see if you can be successful with it. And if you try it and you hate it, well, that's okay. Then just switch to a different marketing tactic. What I want to do is point out, though, that it is kind of reverse marketing. You are making money while also slinging your business card, learning to have good conversations with people, and it's just a great way to get your name out there. So without further ado, I'm going to give you a little bit of some tips and tricks with Lyft, and also share with you my code so you guys can make extra money. So I'm going to log into the Lyft app really quick. I drove this weekend a little bit on Friday night, and then Saturday pretty heavy on that night, and then I had 2 more rides that were today on Sunday to hit the bonus for this weekend. This weekend did have a large bonus, but I want you to take a look at this, and this is what you can do in a weekend, and I haven't even gotten to the best part yet. So check this out. $715, 34 rides, 16 hours worth of driving. There was a pretty big bonus for this weekend, so you should watch for the bonuses and kind of play that out. And they usually offer the big bonuses on the weekend because that's when there is going to be the most action. So my tip is so that that you'll drive on Friday and Saturday night, because they will be a little bit tipsy or a little bit drunk. They usually tip a little better. And then since they're a little tipsy, the conversation usually flows really easily. Sometimes you don't even have to start the conversation. So it is a great way for you to just get outside of your bubble, learn how to talk to people. And then what's nice is if you royally screw up the conversation and you go down the path of talking about real estate and you have no idea what to say, well, you screw it up. It's okay. You learn. They get out of your car. No big deal. They probably will never see you again. Salt Lake's kind of small, so you might run into them again, but I mean, hey, you tried and you learned a little bit. Okay, so use my code. You can probably make, I think it's up to $1,600 or $2,000 extra in your first 30 days if you use my code, so I really encourage you to do that. I mean, if nothing else, pick up a little bit of Christmas spending cash or something to spend at Amazon or something. So use my code, sign in, get started. The app is super easy to use. They have a lot of tutorials about how to use the app. I'm not going to talk about that. And then use my tips. Drive on Friday night or Saturday night or both. Watch for good bonuses that you can pick up, because that will help you have a higher dollar per ride or dollar per hour driving. And then take your business cards with you, because you just never know who you're going to run into. Okay, so the best part about driving this weekend was I handed out my business cards out of those 34 rides probably 17 or 18 times. So it's probably about half of the time that I hand out my business card to somebody. And sometimes that doesn't lead to anything, right? I mean, that's just marketing in general. But somebody already communicated to me and said, hey, I want to meet with you. I want to talk about getting started into getting a house. They said they want to invest, but they don't own a house right now. So I'm like, well, you're probably going to need your first house. Let's start there. So anyway, they called or texted me already. We already have an appointment to meet on Thursday at Topgolf. So I drove this weekend, made a little bit of extra money, and then I already have an appointment to talk to somebody about getting a new home. So it does work. I'm not saying that you're going to be successful every weekend. I'm certainly not successful every weekend and pull a real estate client out. But it is a great opportunity. Like I said, sling your business card. So that's been my video about Lyft. I really encourage it. There is somebody on our staff, and they may make some comments in the comments below. I'm hoping that they do. I encourage them to start driving, and they have a really awesome story about kind of where their pathway has taken them since starting Uber, I think is where they started. And I'll probably put both codes down because I have both apps, but Lyft I think pays out way, way better for your first 30 days. So anyway, that's been a video about Lyft. I hope you guys get on. I hope you guys become successful through there and do some reverse marketing. And let me know what you think about the platform, or if you think it was a terrible idea. Leave those comments down below or text me. This has been a training video by TJ McClellan, Broker Fitness Realty, all about Lyft. All right, thanks, y'all. Later.